Josiah Harrell dodges a fatal KO from rare brain disease, not a UFC foe. UFC 290. TLDR. Josiah Harrell, slated to compete in UFC 290, was yanked from the ring due to a medical issue, later identified as Moyamoya disease, a rare brain condition. The life-altering diagnosis emerged from an obligatory pre-fight brain MRI, marking Harrell's first scan in his MMA career. This wake-up call could have potentially saved his life, implying an unanticipated hero the pre-fight MRI. Who's got a ringside seat now, death? Not today. Just when MMA star Josiah Harrell was ready to step into the UFC 290 ring, he was unceremoniously pulled out. Not by a giant hook like in old-timey vaudeville, but by a startling brain scan that revealed a rare condition, Moyamoya disease. Now, he might have lost his shot at the title, but hey, the good news? He probably gained a whole lot of years to his life. Imagine you're pumped for your big debut, and instead, you find out you've got something that sounds like a tropical drink but is, in fact, a disease causing clotting at the base of your brain. Talk about a plot twist, right? The news struck like a lightning bolt from a clear sky. Harrell was previously blissfully unaware of his Moyamoya situation. It was only due to the brain MRI done as part of UFC 290's medical requirements that the disease was detected. Makes you wonder, how many more fighters are unknowingly stepping into the ring with ticking time bombs in their heads? It turns out, Harrell is not the first one to be hit with this diagnosis. Vince Murdoch, another MMA fighter, faced a similar revelation in 2019. Following surgery and rehabilitation, he was back in action the next year. So, can we expect a smashing comeback from Harrell, too? Time and medical science will tell. Meanwhile, the rumor mill spun out of control when UFC Roster Watch, an algorithm-powered Twitter account, detected a removal of Harrell from the online rankings. However, Maurice Blanco, Harrell's manager, quickly put the kibosh on that chatter. Our man Josiah is still on the UFC roster. So, this whole event raises some heavy questions. Is it time to level up medical testing for MMA fighters across all states? Is it okay that only 3 states have such requirements in place? And what about Harrell's fighting future? Is the UFC ring big enough for his impending comeback? Disclaimer: this article is purely informative and not meant to provide any medical or professional advice. For such needs, please consult with a qualified professional.